Take 4.
Take 4. The history of the written word is riddled with the suppression of texts. From Plato's denial of the viability of written word, to the burning of the Library of Alexandria, to the removal of the Apocrypha and the Gnostic texts of the Bible, texts have been destroyed, removed, and banned throughout history. Galileo's text talking about the just stop.
Yeah.
The distribution of the written word from ideas such as Galileo's heliocentric conception of the solar system or Martin Luther's break from the Catholic Church have resulted in the removals of texts. But this isn't something that's only historical. This is something that happens even today. Stop. As recently as 100 years ago, a book as simple as James Joyce's Dubliners took 7 years to be published. For political and social reasons, 4 different publishers refused to publish this book because it named actual people and actual places in Dublin. Stop. As recently as 50 years ago, the poet Allen Ginsberg and the City Light's owner and publisher, Ferlinghetti, were arrested by the FBI and texts were seized because the poem Hal is obviously pornographic and obscene. Depictions of sex, drugs, and language that uses words such as fuck were seized and destroyed, only for 3 years later, Ginsberg and Ferlinghetti to get off scot-free. Stop. But this sort of censorship from the 50s, this sort of McCarthyism, hasn't been limited to the past. As recently as 15 years ago, books such as William Golding's Lord of the Flies, J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye, Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn, and many other books that are part of an American culture of literacy have been banned from schools across the country. Students have been kicked out of class and removed from school for simply reading books.
Alright, go.
Wait.
Don't do that, Elliot.
But is this what we want? Do we want to burn books? Do we want to ban texts? Should we throw Allen Ginsberg's poem onto the fire? What about James Joyce's work? What about Lord of the Flies? But I say we don't have to do this anymore. You can stop now.
Okay.
Well,
Can I put it out now? Or do you want to?
Yeah.
Well, no, wait. Get another shot of it just burning for a bit.
Is that enough?
I
think we should.
But even with this history of suppressed texts, underground distribution of outlaw texts, subversive texts, seditious texts have always existed. Underground publishing companies such as the one that published the Anarchist Cookbook, Abby Hoffman's Steal This Book, have always used whatever means possible to distribute text that the powers that be would not want distributed. Yet texts such as these were easy to destroy, ban, suppress. Something had to change for this to... Fuck for this. Stop. Yet texts such as the Anarchist Cookbook or Abby Hoffman's Steal This Book were easy to collect, ban, and destroy. In order to actually distribute these texts in a way that they get out to the public, something had to change. Technology intervened. As mass media, the availability of text due to the internet has exploded.
Ed Wood would be so proud. It's perfect. Cut!
Without a window to a different way to think. Got a room outside of mine. Yeah, we get the out because we're blind. But I got to so, gotta make a tail swing. Alright, from the room without a window to a different way to think. The position being taken is not to be mistaken for attempted education. Righteous accusation, only a description, just an observation of the pitiful condition. Burning generations out the room without a window. Can't see out, room without a window. Get the out, room without a window.